and I want to go through the actual view that you're looking at when you're in CapCut. So kind of know where things are. I'm sure most everybody has used CapCut before. I am going to share my screen. And again, this is my iPad. All right, there we go. Try and pull up as many people here as I can. I still see my screen. Everybody should be able to see my iPad. See my red dot there moving around. Okay. All right. So welcome to CapCut. So basically, you see our little icon on the screen there. I have that. I have my files. I have my Google Drive, my Google Docs, and then Chrome in case I needed to get on the internet. I don't always have this right in front of me, but they're usually in pretty good proximity. So what I'm first going to do is go into CapCut. This is the usual interface when you first open up. Have a button up here called Expand, and we have some AI functions. I haven't used a lot of it. Some of them requires points. They give you points off the bat with a pro. Um, if it's AI, I really haven't dove into it too much. So most of what I do is a manual process unless it's um, rotoscoping or removing the background. Obviously, removing the background, even in like Canva, you basically click, it's automatic, it does it for you. So it's no, crazy process. But a couple of features in here that I do use is they do have a photo editor. So you can bring your photos in here and do them. I know I usually use Canva. With Canva, sometimes I download it and I forget to make it into a PNG file or a JPEG and ends up coming out a video. If you've tried to edit a photo in CapCut, it will come out a video, usually come out like a 5 or 6 second video. So it was nice that they actually added a photo editor here. And there's a specific app, I think it's Omni or company that kind of deals with CapCut in the photo editor. Uh, and then some of these will bring you into templates. So CapCut is very template based. I've used a couple templates before, just testing them, seeing how they do for engagement, seeing how they are as far as being friendly and the user interface and how easy they are to use. And they're okay, but I'd rather create my own stuff. So, there's a lot of video editors out there that are shying away from continuing in video editing because there's programs in AI now that do a decent job. But in my opinion, it's just like when we're branding ourselves with marketing. You don't want to say what everybody else is saying. You don't want to copy everybody else's content. You want to make your own stuff. You want to be you. The same thing with our content. Our content comes from you. You use a certain font, you use certain effects and certain sound in your videos that kind of becomes who you are. So, I'm not worried about anything, taking over. Just like any job, we can use it as a tool and, continue to do things ourselves. And I did want to say that something I always try and stress is that I I don't believe that we all need to have professional looking content. We definitely don't need it all the time. Now, if you're doing a promotion or maybe something that you're promoting that's maybe on a higher end or something, you want to put a little bit more time. Not that it takes a lot of time, but you want to give it some special attention. There's times I did it, I think it was just a week or two ago. I just put my phone up. I didn't do any editing and I just talked. for like 4 minutes. I cut out the dead space and I posted it. And, doing content like that is just fine. Do what you're comfortable with, go as far as you want to go, spend as much time as you want to spend in it. Don't feel that you need to get this, 100% and working just the way that you see it out there. It's you do it for what you're comfortable with. So I did just want to mention that. And okay, so what I am going to do is first go into, oh, let me show you one more thing while I'm right here. So here is where we go into our new project. Down here is where it would populate our projects on our device. Now, they also have a space, they call it, and basically like a Google Drive, like an iCloud. And I store my projects here. So if I'm working on my desktop, I can upload it and then I could continue it on my phone. If I'm going out for the day, I can do it. Usually my wife drives now because I'm on the phone. So I'll do that on the phone and I can basically take it with me. So I have projects in here that that's everything is right here for me. So I can go into Masterclass. Now on my iPad, which is sideways for me, but for you, it's right side up. So this is the first one here. And I'm going to back out of that because I want to show you what you'll be looking at when you go into a new project. So if we go right up to here and go into a new project, this is where it just brings up our camera roll or your photos, wherever it brings up your videos, photos, whatever they are. So we have videos, photos, and live photos. So obviously we're going to go into video here, and I have these right here at the bottom. Now, depending on how you click on them, if you have 5 clips of video, the first one you pick is going to be the first one in your editing software. So what I'm going to do is when I had this laid out on my computer, they were all labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, just like they are in the files. But when they pop up in the photos here, they don't show it that way. So it's okay because we can move them when we're in the editor. So I'm going to 1, 2. So you can click on it, get a preview of what it is. You just click right in the center. When you click up in the corner here is when it will actually select it. I'm just trying to get my order the way that I had it project planned out. And I'm probably off a bit, but okay. So I think that is all of them. And if not, then I can go back in and select them then. So I have all these selected. I'm going to go down here and hit add, and that's going to add it right to